I'm Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to the American Airlines Arena. Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports crew are there, and the opening tip is on the way.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First, for Houston, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Jones in at the 4. And for Miami, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's Dang, and it's McRoberts in at the power forward position.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Soft touch off the glass. And so here is Miami. Chalmers with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The shot misses, and it's Houston the other way.
You know, Dwight Howard had started 6 straight All-Star games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
Here's Dang, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Here's Wade. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Wade's got his first bucket in this one. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet. And
as always, Doris, thank you.
Well, you talk about physically dominant big men. I don't think there's anybody in the league that can even come close to Dwight Howard. He's so fast for a man his size, and the things he does defensively just really separates him from the rest of the centers in this league.
Yeah, and that's why teams, I think, are draping themselves all over him every time he gets the ball inside. He has to deal with a lot of physical contact and fouls. Certainly has learned how to power through and finish when bumped on his way to the hoop.
Here's Beverly, following the score by Miami. It's rebounded by Bosh. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Dang. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
Beverly. Howard dishes to Jones. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Chalmers. Pulls it up. And Anderson kicks to Bosh. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 2. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Chris Anderson.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. Well, I would expect that mark to improve this season. Well, you look at Patrick Beverley, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Now Beverley, after the missed three from Luol Deng. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked by Bosch.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, Beverley learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverley still fanatical about his conditioning.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Harden for three, and it's Miami with the rebound. But they recover it.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Here's Wade. The Heat rebound. Deng with the bucket. Deng's got his first points of the night.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Here's Harden with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And so Patrick Beverley, taken in the second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. Even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.